What's going on, everyone? Kelly Cavalier here, 1/2 Ever Media. Welcome to, I can finally say it, episode 100 of the Honky Tonk Highway. And it just happens to be on my birthday. Hope everyone has had a great week. Hope you enjoy your Friday so far, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making through 100 episodes so far. And I promise you will not be disappointed. Little waiver though, we don't know what's going to happen in the next coming hours. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to be said. Parental discretion could be advised. Just to give everyone fair warning. If anybody who truly knows Guyton knows this already. But, on location, first episode of the Honky Tonk Highway, not held in one of my offices, either the one in Boca or the one at the house. We are live from the Guyton compound. I got the boats behind, already set up, ready to go, out here at the compound. And you're probably wondering, I have the name on the screen, where is the guest of honor? He's outside finishing a cigarette, don't worry. He's coming on shortly, guys. But huge thank you for coming on and joining me. Huge shout out to everyone who has posted on my wall today, wishing me a happy birthday. 41. I'm old. I'm getting old. 41. Getting up there in age. But it's been a nice wild ride so far on the highway, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So sit back, relax, and you're going to enjoy the next couple hours because I've already done the interview with him. So this one's just going to be a nice little fun chat. We're going to answer your questions. We're going to talk about all different topics. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the man, the myth, and as Big Jim put in the comments, the retiree, Guyton Mundy.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Happy birthday.
Hey, sir. Love you too. Glad we were able to make this happen. You know, it's never a good idea when Guyton calls you at 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night, and to pick up the phone, and he goes, let's do something really crazy. No. Because you never know what's going to happen. Nope. That is for sure.
Yes, Jim, I was smoking.
So I already gave him the warning. Did the public service.
All right. So look at it. Real quick. No politics. No crystal boot. No, oh my God, COVID, can't go to a dance event. So on that note,
it's the old school G.
What the hell's up with this Pelosi and bullshit and Harris and Biden and I got my mask.
We don't know which Guyton this is though. Now that we have two account Guyton, I don't know which one I'm gonna have.
Hey, what's up with that bull? Seriously, my old Facebook account comes back this morning.
It did.
As Rachel texts me, hey, did you send somebody a friend request? I'm checking because I don't know if you've been hacked. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. So my other Facebook account is back with 5,000 friends. So now I can have 10,000 friends.
You can have 10,000 friends now on Facebook.
What the hell?
He can have 2 accounts.
Man, that's a lot of fingers. So give me a minute. They will only let you accept so many people or invite so many people at a certain time.
Yeah, you can only tag so many people and share it. It's funny.
They block how many people you can talk to. Oh, shit, it's going there. And how long have we been on? Oh, never mind.
3 minutes. You got people joining us. Hope come on in, guys. Ask any questions you want. Talk. We're pretty much going to have a nice, fun time.
Jamie! Miss you, buddy. Miss you, brother.
Which funny thing is on the drive over here,
Mommy.
Which is great because it's less than an hour for me to go from my doorstep to his, which could be a good thing and could be a bad thing altogether. But I'm realizing I'm 41. I celebrated my 21st birthday 20 years ago at the Wild Horse Saloon with this man to my left.
Yes, I bought you your first drink.
Bought me my first alcoholic beverage
20 years ago tonight.
Yep.
I'm like, here, Kelly, what do you want? No, I'll pick it.
Yeah.
Southern Comfort and orange juice.
Which could have been my first mistake.
I'm like, here you go, brother. Southern Comfort and orange juice. Not a single, a triple.
Yeah. So I turned 21 at the Wild Horse Saloon with Guyton, and he was the first one who introduced me to Southern Comfort 20 years ago. 20!
Dude, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
We've done a lot of stuff, man.
We've done a lot of crazy things together.
Everything, teaching classes, going offshore fishing, dancing, choreographing.
Having to wake your wife up at 4 o'clock in the morning when you get your head busted open at a bar.
Wasn't even my fault. No, I literally did nothing. Me and this dude shoulder check, bam, and it's like, I'm like, hey, dude, chill out. No, all right, you're in the hospital, not me.
And it wasn't even from either one of us.
No, it was from the bouncer.
It was from the bouncer.
No, yes, yeah, it was from Tiny.
Tiny, who was not Tiny.
Y'all made it through Mexico without getting arrested.
This is true. 80 of us went to Mexico for Scott's 50th birthday.
Yeah.
They allowed me, you, Will Craig, J.P. Potter, and Louis St. George in the country.
And out.
We made it a week, and we made it out as well.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It was funny because we were prepping for the trip about a week before, and Kelly's parents goes, if she comes back hurt, don't bother coming back at all. And I turned to Kelly's parents, I go, trust me, with the group we're going with, if anybody comes anywhere near it, the wrong group's going down to Mexico.
Yeah, wrong. Oh, it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah.
Pauline, Miss Baycroft. Hi, Mama P.
Hi, baby. I missed your birthday. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Pauline. I love you. Love you and Dave. Miss you so much.
She wants to know, what are you doing with yourself now? Getting lots of boats. I come here and there's another boat on the dock that I've never seen before.
You've seen it before.
Not that one. Oh, well, I've seen it because it was in the other dock. But I
Actually, it was on that dock for 2 years after Hurricane Matthew.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, it was here.
My neighbor just finally said, take it, please, take it. So a buddy of mine, we're going to fix it up. And actually, it's a beautiful boat, you know.
Beautiful.
Just needs a little motor work on the starboard motor.
Boo! Booyah! That was a fabulous trip. That was a great trip. That was an amazing trip. I told Scott he needs to organize another one. He goes, Bibs! I don't want to. He goes, it was too much work.
What?
Organizing that trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
Mr. Moose was officially the first person today that wished me a happy birthday. 5 a.m. I think it was this morning. Okay.
Don't ever wish me happy birthday at 5 a.m.
For the record, I looked at my phone before I got out of bed. I woke up and I haven't shared the pictures yet, but I get up about 5 hours before Kelly because I'm on UK time, so I'm up about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the office, and I walk in and there's streamers wrapped around my big 43-inch.
Okay, Shane, you can have a boat.
There's signs that saying happy birthday. She had one in the kitchen, the big happy birthday.
Right.
Didn't notice the happy birthday in the kitchen because I didn't turn the lights on to wake her up. She goes, we're at breakfast, we're at your favorite place, we're at Cracker Barrel for breakfast. And she goes, you see the sign I put in the kitchen? I go, you put a sign in the kitchen?
Like, what?
I don't turn the lights on because I don't wake her up. Because she goes, the lights will wake me up. So I go in and went in the fridge, grab my drink, went to my office, shut my door, turned the light on, went about my business.
Didn't even see the damn sign.
Nope, not a bit. And not the one in the kitchen.
See, you gotta be like Nat. Like when I wake up, the card is right there on my bedside table.
She did it in front of my computer. That way she knew the first place I'm gonna go.
Like normally, like when Nat was like traveling for work, you know, driving down south.
Put on top of your cigarettes?
No. Hers.
Oh.
Hers was sitting on her steering wheel.
That's the way to go, yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
Paul James, wait. All these boats, he never been on one. You've never been on a boat?
You've never been on a boat?
I feel very attacked. Wait, I'm going back to the fact that you've never been on a boat.
No, he's probably been on a boat, just never been on one of those boats.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I know.
The one boat you can't even.
Be here.
The one you.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, because it's going into Rachel's event in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's right.
And Stacey were coming over for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Marry who?
The one boat you don't even see. I still remember the first day he put that on the water, and he put the trailer through Natalie's Explorer's back window.
Yep.
Because it wasn't attached all the way.
No, it was attached.
It did stay on.
It hit those train tracks, and that son of a bitch broke the chain.
Next thing you know,
came through the back window.
It did come through the back window.
No, it didn't break the.
Oh no, it bent the door. Which is thankful because I was the one in the back seat. We're driving through the water. Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Oh
man.
He said one of Guyton's boats, you loser. Hey. Love you too, Paulie.
Which one do you want to go on?
Rona says hello, Natalie and Kelly.
Show him steady pressure.
Yeah, we got a lot. He's got, for those who have never been to Guyton's house, which I remember we did the tour I think DD1, right? When we came here and we did the little
Yeah.
tour. I followed you around in the
Oh,
camera.
in the garage,
Yeah.
the workshop, yeah.
Done that with a wow. Well, your husband did that with a U-Haul. Ooh. That had
Yeah, don't do that with a U-Haul.
Don't do that with a U-Haul. Coming from a guy.
Paul, come on, I'll take you out on the boat.
Come on over, Paul.
You took David,
You're taking
David
Simon.
Blakely,
Yes.
and somebody else, and who was sick that night? We all went to La Piazza. David was sick.
We had to bring him chicken McNuggets.
We brought him chicken McNuggets, man. We all went out to.
Sick. He was passed out.
Oh yeah, he was passed out from being on the boat.
What came up in my memories the other day was when we drove Simon here because Simon wanted to Uber from the drag breakfast with Diane and Sandy with all of us
Oh, yeah,
to your
yeah.
house. So we said,
Right.
screw it, we're going to drive him. And we ended up going, we took the boat out and had dinner on the water at the little restaurant. The place we drove to and went and parked the boat, had dinner at the bar.
Beans?
The bar on the water.
No,
Hidden treasures.
the one that's
Yeah, I
closed
think it
now.
was
Yeah,
Hidden Treasures.
Hidden Treasures, yeah.
And we came back and Simon decided to run across your living room and dive bomb into your
Oh, and the love sack.
love sack, and I have the slow-mo of him.
Yeah, the slow mo. That's nice. See, Simon, that's nice and pushy when you do that.
David, I passed out.
Yes, David. Yes, you passed out, David. Like hard. We all went and had a nice Italian dinner. You got chicken nuggets. But Rachel was on the boat that day.
Yes.
And Rachel was the one who opened the bottle of tequila.
Yes.
That's why David got all.
That explains a lot now.
Huh?
I was at work.
You were at work.
I came home to all y'all like that.
All y'all.
I can imagine what you came home
bitches.
to. Thank you, Nicola. It's been a great birthday so far, and I'm super excited that we got to 100 episodes. I was we had Brian on yesterday because he was on number 4 all the way back in April,
Right.
and then you were on. I think it was May. You came on, but I went back and looked at some of them.
Right.
What I first put out and how it changed.
What up, Royston?
Royst! I miss you,
Cheers to you,
brother.
brother.
Miss you, bro. That was a great show. I loved the episode with Robert. We could have went on for 3-4 hours. we could have talked the stories that man has and the talks we gotta have.
yeah.
I love it. I love getting to catch up
Great
with Royston.
stuff.
But I was looking back at some of the stuff how I progressed and how I've changed it.
Madeline. David, you're a lightweight. Madeline, you would know that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, but Robert's got some great stories, man.
Yeah,
I've sat
missed
and talked
the days
him
with Robert.
Many a times.
Robert, me and Brian were just saying we should do. Thank you, sir. We should do one where we bring me and him, and I can bring you and Guyton on, the 4 of us, the night of the McGregor Poirier fight.
Oh, yeah.
and just talk fights.
That's 2 weeks, right?
It is in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. Hey, we can do it on the boat. We got air cars and stuff. Shit, I'm gonna
Do a whole episode where we talk, where we do nothing but to break down the fights as we're watching them happen live.
Oh man, it's gonna be good.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Like yesterday's episode with Brian, we literally jumped from dancing to UFC to baseball, back to competition, back to his competing days. It was just everything.
Paul, come here, girls.
I kind of want to see the girls.
I kind of want to see the girls.
Of course y'all do.
Nat and Kelly.
Robert's like, yes. Yes, we have. We have gotten drunk one too many times, Mr. Robertson.
Maddie, this is Guyton.
What's up, yo?
So, yeah, we could do something like that. That would be awesomely crazy.
Yeah.
What we could do, but
We got to get started on this though. Hang on.
what's he about to do?
I'm not getting up and down except to smoke. So.
I was gonna say, why don't you?
And we have one there too. Guy was getting close to the refill stage.
Oh, okay, well, this is fuller.
This is full.
Why don't you?
Mr. Glover! Robert coming on.
Yeah.
Robert Glover, what's going on? Thank you so much. Royston says beauties. Of course, everyone wants it when the girls come on screen. We're on screen as nothing.
Let me tell you. All right, so Mr. Glover and I. Oh man, that boy. Me and him have had some fun. Like when me and him did Showdown. I remember me and him sitting in the.
You mean the longest routine to ever go down in Showdown history?
What?
The one I never thought was going to end every time we put the video up?
Oh yeah. Hey, but it was a damn good routine.
The sad thing is, the routine was about you two dying.
I remember Brian saying something. He's like, I just, holy shit, I get it. Brian's like, oh my God. But I remember me and Rob sitting in the Pop Shop's sound booth studio for hours and hours doing the voiceovers. And oh my God, I wish we still had those. I got here the same time the
Southern Comfort Showdown.
Oh, okay.
What my question is, and I wasn't there that year. This is one of the years I missed the showdown. Did you
You
fly?
cried, yes,
did you fly with the dragon, or did you build it there? Because that's a lot of. I've been with you going through airports with puppet parts.
It was partially.
I built the heads. We built the heads here. Everything else was PVC and put together there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
we did. Yeah, we built the dragon heads because I had like 2 other suitcases with just puppet parts, the dragon heads. And I remember I gave the dragons away.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, I know you never got with them.
But yes, Rob, we did. We flew with those.
I still remember every time the team pops up. I go up.
Now,
I'm gonna get a drink.
can I get a cup of ice, please?
Nice.
Yeah, no, I can get up again.
Great routine.
Yes, you glued your fingers together. You lost your fingerprints. Yes, Boo, I remember you crying. You could hear it on the video. Boo Keisha crying in the night.
Yes, Maddie, I forgot to tell you, Guyton did do a routine with. So Maddie's dance team is the Dancing Dragons. It's the name of her dance team in Washington. I forgot to tell you, Guyton did do a routine where there was like
Kathy.
riding
Right.
the dragon walking around. I'll have to pull it up. I think I've shared it on my YouTube somewhere. That's the first thing I did when lockdown. So Carol Craven and a couple people gave me a box, and I think we talked about this because I put up. This is what made us find the sisters routine.
Right.
A whole box of nothing but old DVDs from like CJ, from all events that's happened years and years and years ago. So the first thing I did was I started pulling up every old showdown routine that anybody's done, and I chopped up just the routine. Like I put up one that Amanda and Jamie did when they were kids still. The first one of the boys. Guyton's gonna go get DVDs. That scares me.
Oh. Yeah.
Cody wants to know: do you still talk to Carrie Parsons? Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
all the damn
I see him. I've seen him downtown Disney.
I know he's like,
Nelson up in Canada has a dragon. It was in his garage. Crop says, randomly I turned up at his years later and just looked up at his garage. So funny and so random. That is a little random. It's scary when Guyton starts going through doors.
The cat's helping.
The cat's helping. Which one?
Bentley.
Is that
Yup. We got now. We got. Who knows who's going to show up?
What up?
Wasn't you supposed to be on something at 5?
We currently are. Joe, what's going on, brother?
Supporting for a minute, gotta be somewhere at 6.
Hey, you can go to Jimmy's.
Hey.
What's going on?
We got people coming in, you know.
So
how it is.
you never know what's going to happen at the Guyton compound.
Showdown.
Yep, got that.
Showdown.
Got that. Yeah, we got tons of them.
Peach State.
On Facebook.
Ooh, look at this one.
Is he still in the air?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Scott watching?
Probably not. Yeah, that's the Blondie sisters. I remember when I
Blondie
put that up.
sisters,
People
what the
never
hell?
saw. That was a funny thing. People who never seen you in drag.
Showdown. What?
People had never seen you in drag when I posted that video.
That's one of the first things he saw. He's like, "You're a dancer?" Type in my name, YouTube.
First thing that pops up is him in
That
drag.
was because Nick started singing that song.
Oh yeah.
Should I sing it?
No, I've seen that shit.
It's the funniest thing. So I did a throwback show the other day on my radio, on London's radio.
Right.
And the Honky Tonk Highway on that episode was all throwback, all by U.S. choreographers.
So
Though.
we're going back into dance.
So I
Right.
played like Wild Wild West, Chili Cha Cha, Slow Burn,
All the old
all
stuff.
the old stuff.
Right.
I got 90 minutes into the show.
His birthday.
90 minutes in the show, someone goes, I haven't heard a single dance you played yet. They have not heard none of them.
Where have they been?
Yes, you won't. It was crazy. I'm like, it was absolutely nuts.
He pulled that
Twit,
picture up.
Twit,
It's on the wall in
What?
my office.
What'd you say, Kathy? Twit, two,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
twit, two. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
They're going down to Jimmy's.
Rona said the show was great. It was awesome. Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
the sisters was
The
fabulous.
sister show. I still remember the time y'all debuted that at LAPD.
No, we debuted at Showdown.
Yeah, and then you flew to LAPD.
Oh, then
I
we-
was at Showdown that year because I was living in Texas.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
year you debuted at Showdown, I wasn't at Showdown because I was living in Texas. So I was at LAPD the following weekend. I walk in the ballroom and I walk in. I'm like, oh hell, this is not about to happen.
Cause Sasha did your makeup.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God. We were like
The bar
drag
high.
queens.
He did.
Like,
I walked in. I'm like, they're in fishnets. The dresses weren't on all the way.
When you're on your boat tonight, this is the one you need to watch. You got a DVD player?
Yeah.
The
No,
wig,
you don't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit.
the wig was on, and they're been making. It's like they're in little tank tops. I'm like, this is not. I go,
What?
this is not about to happen. This is not about to happen. I'm like, yep, it happened.
What up, Jonathan?
What's going on, Mr. Sack? It's my favorite
Paul and
sack.
James, what event is the only event Guyton would make a return to?
Ooh.
I gotta have a cigarette.
Go like this.
None.
Bob said it was terrifying walking down the hallway. Well, Paul, obviously that is a question Mr. Mundy does not want to answer yet, or he needs a cigarette first. Yes, I believe they did do the Sisters in Vegas.
I'm like, I wanna know that damn.
Paul he goes, I ask a lot of questions, but I think they're just going to get trashed and think about the good time. No, we're not. Ask away. We will gladly answer it as long as he decides he wants to answer it. That's one he's avoided. I even asked him on the interview, and he did kind of tiptoe around it. I know he did make a return. I believe.
You do realize he can hear you.
I believe you were there, Paul. Were you there the year he made the return to Windy City?
No, it was not a return. It
Well,
was a
surprise appearance.
Windy City.
Windy City when you flew in and did. Yep.
You gotta get
Rachel had it back
a
up
towel.
I need a big towel.
because Rachel.
You're
Yeah.
married to him, you know.
Paul. Jim. Paul. It comes down to money. I could.
It's all over the floor too.
Mike says the first time I met Guyton, he was in a kilt and flashed and got me drunk on Southern Comfort. That seems like a normal Tuesday.
Where's it on the floor? By Kelly.
I was like, kilt?
She just had these floors cleaned.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm in trouble.
After you just cleaned the floor.
Yes, the floors are just clean and he spilled like, I don't know, Southern Comfort.
How did that even happen?
When I put the top on it,
After
just,
your nephew came over and scrubbed it for hours and didn't steal your gun.
alright, so who said I was in a kilt?
Mike. Where'd it go? Hold on, let me roll back up.
Like,
I'm thinking about bringing mine.
Haha, well, first time I met Guyton, he was in a kilt and flashed.
Easily.
flashed and got me drunk on Southern Comfort. Yeah, that was at,
Oh, I guess I'm off work.
Madeline's event.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So if money wasn't the factor,
If money wasn't the factor,
what is the one event you'd go back to?
you can't ask me that question because as soon as I answered, I piss off 50 fucking
Okay,
instructors.
so Maddie goes, here's a better comeback question. Okay, what about opposite? What event will you never return to?
Oh, yeah. Having said that, I will never return anyway.
Now you know
so
what
it doesn't matter.
Now you know what I deal with. Because that's the question she asked me all the time.
What about if we got enough people together to put money in a pot and then we give it back?
I gotta be making at least $2,600 a day.
Don't tell someone that, because I know event directors out there that will throw that money
Yeah.
at you.
You just
and
named
you
a
and I
number.
both know that.
You just named a number. I'm sure we all.
Yeah,
together
but I'll say you and I both know that there are event directors out there.
Let me tell you,
that number,
after
you're like done.
you know, and I've said this before,
Done.
you know, after traveling so long, and I know they're, you know, guys, Scott Blevins, Rob Fowler, Max Perry, Michael, Michelle, all those guys,
Feels like this all the time.
that traveled longer than I did. You know, it burns you. It wears your ass out. What?
Jim, he'll never go back to the Tampa Bay Line Dance Classic.
Amen. I will ever go back to the Tampa Bay Line Dance Classic. Ever. Mark my words.
It doesn't exist no more.
Because it doesn't exist.
Perfect answer.
Has had a burrito in there?
I don't know. Is Roy up? What time is it in?
It's 11:30. Oh, is he in Ireland or is he in the Netherlands?
He's in Ireland. That's
Then
what
it's
they
only
live now.
10:30.
I wanted to see if he was eating.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check if he had a whole bucket of chicken.
Paul goes, okay, so I know how dodging questions works, and I'm very stubborn. I will ask again and again. Message him, send him a message every day on both Facebook accounts. Oh man!
He was last seen today at 3:55, so he might still be up. I don't know. I just texted you. Are you around? So.
Family people's come home in black out here and me and Tommy Beach.
All right, come on.
That could be that.
All right, I'm trying to eat
I have a voice
Ed
message.
that just left and went look for their budget. What? Matty B, what?
Listen, you better tell him that I want to know what the answer is.
Paul?
Listen, you better tell him that I want to know what the answer is.
To the event that I would go to. Overseas or US?
But
I
that's
think I can answer. I think I can answer the
I haven't been
overseas.
to an event over
I think I can answer the overseas.
There hasn't been one.
I think I can answer the overseas, and if I thought hard enough, I could probably answer the U.S. If I had to say you're overseas, if I had to take a guess, you're going back to Stoke. In a heartbeat, you're going back to Stoke. That was your favorite. That was the one event you always were Stoke. No.
I love, like, Sue, Ken, Pauline, and David. It's, you know, those guys are amazing. Those, you know, we have shared so much together over the years. Sue was the first one to bring me over to do the event. And for 11 years, I think it was, 11.
I have no concept of time.
Hang on.
He's gonna look it up.
Holy shit.
He's gonna Google it as an.
Glover. The first time I drove a car in the States. ... Without a license.
What was this? 2006.
You gotta put his glasses on.
2016. I was there in 2017.
He was in 2
So like 11 years, you know. This was the Stoke, and then the one that's in the thing over there, the one that Dave had made. It's, you know, if I went to Stoke,
So I'll message Sue.
yeah, Stoke works for me. I'll message Sue.
You should have never said the number live on air.
Shit. You can't do that to me. It's so hard because, you know, there are certain people that I truly love with all my heart, and then there are some event directors that I'm like, hey, how you doing? Bye. You know, give me my check. No, that was wrong. You can to some, but you can't to others. You know, it's just, you're a hypocrite one way and a asshole the other way, which are basically the same things. Yeah. Phil, say hey to everybody. This is my buddy Phil. Yo.
I'm gonna show you my forehead.
Proof that the phone listens to you.
All right,
Assholes and fish
see you guys.
assholes came up.
Take care.
It said assholes and fish assholes. See? Look.
Because you know I'll travel to it.
Oh my God.
I ask what I want because, and you're an inspiration. You are. I'm just gonna say it to you guys. You're an
Oh my
inspiration
God.
for it because
They're crazy.
you do
Don't talk
your-
about Jennifer Cameron like that on her birthday. Oh yeah, Jen, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. To everybody, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
There's a lot today. Ross Brown posted comment. There's like 8 of us on Ross Brown's Facebook. He tagged us all in the same one.
Right. Happy birthday.
Yeah. We're going to Epcot with Jen tomorrow to celebrate. It's her 50th.
Ooh.
Her
Welcome
50th.
to the AARP Club. I started getting those about, 3 months before my birthday.
At least.
Yeah. So, every Ed is different. Event director, sorry. Cody Stevens.
Cody Stevens. He was up. He was on the show the other day.
What up,
Had him on the
boy?
other day talking about some good times, talking about some old stuff,
Right.
the old competitions and stuff like that.
Baby's legit was thinking about Stoke today.
Supposed to be coming up in a couple
Oh my
weeks.
God. Yeah, I know. Stoke was always fun. Always, you know, I don't know how many parties were in 302. Oh my God. I don't know what we did. I remember the chef peed in the closet one year. I shaved his head. Somebody else shaved JP's balls. Not JP from the US, JP from Switzerland. Sorry, JP, if you're watching. Oh my God.
Okay.
Paul and James, I'm happy that with that. Okay. You're gonna be drunk anyway, David. Shut up. All right, let's get serious. Come on, ask me something else. I don't know.
That
Cody-
was serious.
Cody says, what up, bro? You come back, I'll meet you there. Uh-oh. That's that. Don't throw down a challenge like that, Mr. Stevens.
What was it, 3 a.m.?
Yeah, we brought that. We were talking about that. We did. He just asked if you remember it.
3 a.m.? I don't know. I don't remember it.
Paul and the JP has balls.
JP has
With a question mark.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
man, that's oh. That could be it. What that could
They
be.
couldn't get it to work.
Of course they couldn't. They're drinking.
How do you get a hammer drill to work? Like this, plug it in. It's not binary operated.
That could be an interesting because I remember the days at Marathon late at night. I still remember the first one we went to when you get a thing when we took the dance team there.
Oh yeah, oh my God.
When-
I remember the look on everybody's
We
faces.
just swarm. It was great. It was great. I loved it. I still remember the first show we did. And people had no idea what we were doing. It was great.
We did
We did the Matrix.
yeah, but it's
everyone
called, it's that type of show
We did.
is
Cabaret.
homage.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's like a homage. It's like a fight scene and all that, but dance and
Dance with
it was-
slow motion.
People were
fight
like,
scene.
what the hell is
But it was
going on?
weird because
When Carrie,
Carrie came out as Neo and he had on.
we had a black Neo.
It
Oops.
was great, but me, Guyton, and another guy that was on the team back then, Matt Brinkerhoff.
Yeah, Matt. He was.
We got into suits at the beginning of the show. Now, if anybody knows the marathon shows now, they last about hour and a half, 2 hours. Back then, it was just all variety, so it lasts about 2.5, 3 hours. So we would the
Yes.
three of us got dressed in our suits, our sunglasses, slicked our hair back, and we stood in the back for the whole show. Uh-oh.
Hang on. All right.
Oh, he's scared.
Number one. Yes, Joanne, I'm ready to put your hair in a mohawk. Monkeys in the tree. Sulatab. The branch.
Are we talking about that phrase you had to call JP when we interviewed you because you couldn't figure out the
Yeah,
French
the
word?
monkeys in the tree.
Yes, that one,
C'est
JP.
le branche.
A songs.
Et sur la branche.
Sous la branche. The monkeys in the tree.
Dans la branche.
Oh, you've got to see
It's-
Eddie Izzard, man. Come on. Eddie Izzard is great.
But
Virginia. If money was.
if money was no object and you and your beloved no longer had to work, would you stay in Florida and move to your favorite paradise? Oh, they gone. They're buying the biggest boat possible, and they are gone.
Natalie does
Jane, I
not.
love you. Jane, I love you. See ya. They are hasta luego.
No screenshots.
Let me tell you.
Lottery tickets. This is up at like 700 million or some shit.
He ain't staying. They are
No.
gone.
I love this house.
See,
I love this house.
Yeah.
I love the house.
he
this
went
would
a lot
be,
of There's no object. They're going to have a 75-foot or bigger boat with little boats that come off of it, for he can do everything he wants. And he's going to have everything on that boat that he wants. He's never going to touch land again. I know Guyton. I've known him for too long. He's never.
he's gonna need more Soco.
He's never. He can have that thing shipped to the boat.
Helicopter.
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
By then, Amazon's going to have boat delivery. What are you talking
oh,
about?
yeah. Well, they got drone
They got the drone delivery now.
Right.
Simon Ward messaging me. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, sir. I know you're not watching, but thank you. I'll message you back.
Love you, Sai. He's sexy.
Simon's birthday was yesterday on the 14th. It was great.
New Orleans, NWA Line Dance Blast, 2000, amazing, and recently retired. Yes, I'm recently retired.
Couple of years now.
Yeah, a few. I
been a couple
actually
years.
put my letter out in 2016. It took me 27 months to retire.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah.
Natalie,
Yes.
Virginia,
Yes.
she wants to know if you're here.
Oh, yes.
Jane, she's right here.
She's here, baby.
I'm here.
We love you, Jane. Lassange Asula Branch.
I'm glad
He
you
goes,
can say
thank you, Nat.
You're welcome.
I'm glad he can say that.
Your brother, Eddie!
But ask JP how to say the word Heather.
He can't say
can't.
it.
He can't. It's Heather.
Well, he literally
Heather.
can't say it to us.
No, but
Right here.
next time you're on the phone with him, ask him to say Heather to you. It's don't do it now. It's hysterical. Thank you, sir. If you blow your
I'll ask him
kid
later.
yet. But did in my teach before. Thank you. Love you,
Your
man.
brother was in Alabama.
He was
Mike says, hi, Natalie.
Hi.
So, just in case it's easier to ask about this because comments are coming in and flying. My question is, does Guyton, he's just like fixing his boat or fishing or something like that, and the tune's on, and he hears a tune, does he still visualize choreography to it?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. And for those who couldn't hear that, Paul James just sent me a nice voice message because he said it'd be quicker because all the chat's flying, and he's right. If Guyton is out fixing his boats,
Yeah, we'll get to that one.
Yeah.
We'll get to you in a minute, Rob.
if Guyton's out doing his work on his boats and he's got the music playing and the tune comes on, does he still visualizing choreography now that he's retired?
All right, here's something. So I used to play music in my garage when I was working, in my truck all the time driving. I do not play music in my garage, hardly ever. I don't play music in my truck. The only time I play music is when I'm on a boat.
That's true.
It's true. I haven't heard it, yeah. All the times I've been here.
And you always have it on the boat.
I always have it on the boat. And the only time every once in a while I'll hear. The problem is, there's shit music out there. There's nothing out there.
But I said, you have your magic Mike moment when you just start grinding in a workworkroom like he did in the second Magic
No.
Mike, where he was talking about coming back and he wanted to come back.
Carrie was
Like just threw you under the bus.
Yeah. One night, me and Carrie were out in the garage. We were drinking a little bit. And we started fucking around with a piece of music, and we got about 90% of it done.
Well,
and I said, nope.
the main reason why he probably doesn't play music in the garage anymore is because back when we lived in Kissimmee and we did play music all day, nothing ever got done. We were because the minute you heard a song you wanted to write,
I'm like, oh man, we gotta do
the
this.
work stops and you start choreographing full bore right then and there. That's how Human Motion happened. That's how Usher Through It happened. That's how happened. All of a sudden, bam! I'm stopping now, and we'd hear a song and you just go. You just
because now
you CD. I'm like, nothing I heard so far.
I'll hear a song and it's just like I'll listen to it over and over and over and over and over and.
You know what?
Well, the last one you heard was on a commercial. It's not.
Oh yeah, the last one I heard was on a commercial, and actually
You want to choreograph too.
just a couple of weeks ago I heard this song on a commercial, and I'm like, I even sent Louis a break to it, the commercial clip. He's like, I can't find it, and I'm like, because I was going to choreograph to it, and I'm like,
The one from the commercial?
yes,
Who else asked for that? No, I know the song. So
I know part of the song. I know the song, but it's different on the commercial.
we were at Florida Classic this past year. This is recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor comes up to me. Darren Bailey was asking for a song that was from a car commercial, and
It wasn't a car commercial.
Yeah, this one wasn't a car commercial. It's
It's by a guy who only has stuff overseas. He has one song on American iTunes. That's what I remember because I searched.
No,
for
this
it.
wasn't. This wasn't
this
a.
is like a toilet paper.
It's not a toilet paper commercial.
That's even funnier.
And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I listened to it, I'm like, shit. I'm like, so I actually videoed it and I sent it to Louis, and Louis is like, I can't find it. I cannot fucking find it.
All right. Do you know if Louis can't find it? We have an issue.
In the words of Eddie Izzard, L. Guyton, just, what the? Just, Matt, come and read this shit.
Rob goes, did you see it on an AARP commercial?
Shut up, Rob.
What am I reading? The Sange and Guyton.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
You and the monkey disappeared.
Yeah, we disappeared. So I come back and catch up with Kelly, Jen, Jason in February. You coming to catch up? P.S. Hey, Natalie. No, you can come and get on the boat.
He's coming to Sebring for a race.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Dave. Sharon.
I just got a voice message from Mr. Paul James. He said you should choreograph to WAP.
Have I? Yes. Are you talking to Sharon? Are you talking to me or Kelly? I do every once in a while because I'm still on the Hall of Fame board for Spain, and George Ruiz sends me stuff and is like, "Hey, can you look at this and vote on this and vote on this?" And I actually do still vote on that. The only thing I do not vote on, I don't vote on the bands that play, because I ain't hearing them. But I actually do every once in a while sit and watch some of the dances and vote on them. Jean-Pierre, what? Send me the YouTube link of the commercial here, and we'll find you the song.
And more likely, it's a song that's not been released in the States. That's
Right.
what I have found lately. A lot of the songs aren't.
'Cause I
Which is funny,
did,
'cause a lot of the
um,
stuff has it on Shazam and it didn't work either.
Yeah,
did
it didn't work.
Nope.
Yeah. So.
What's funny is because a lot of the dances that people have been releasing, you can't get them to the States.
Rob, what are you drinking, Rob? Yeah, so Sharon, yes, every once in a while.
Dave Morgan says,
Rob, you're gonna get your AARP
you need
sometime.
you should meet, Blair says you need to come out of retirement before you can dance with her again.
Oh, I would love to, Blair. I miss you. Hope y'all guys are doing good, Dave.
She got tall.
Oh, I bet she did.
It's fun. I think Jim asked a question earlier about, and it was a funny one because I posted this earlier, so I'm going to find it real quick. The ability to scroll.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
Hey, look, while you're scrolling, I'm gonna smoke.
Oh my god.
No idea where it went.
Maddie B said it's not the bluesy song from the Quilted Northern commercial, is it?
What?
It's not the bluesy song from the Quilted Northern commercial, is it? Ooh, she even named a toilet paper commercial.
That's it? Don't tell everybody.
JP, Rob's on the scotch. JP's drinking Captain Morgan and Coke here. It's Friday night. Good night. Mike Dotson said there's a forum that you can find songs from commercials. I used it a few years back for a song from a commercial that was stuck in my head. Nice. Paul does another great question. Do you miss Blah? Do you miss Blah?
Yes, I do.
He does. I miss it. I love it. I don't like the crazy one. Give me the original that tastes like licorice.
The blue one?
No, the blue one tastes. The blue one.
No, I want the Sour Patch Kid.
Paul James.
Sour Patch one.
Yeah, that's that.
He likes the original.
I like the original one that tastes like licorice. The black, the crazy
We
nasty
don't do
one.
laundry detergent.
No, the one that looks like it's Downy. Boo says you might have to take this outside. Can't see through the glass. There's not much light out there. That's why we did it in here, where you can only overlook the boats.
It's raining.
That's why we're giving him a little burst where he goes, it's like cough medicine. Yes, but it's so good. It's like the good cough medicine.
What, Blah?
Yes.
Now they love the vid.
I got more messages coming
It's
through.
vid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the white
I can't even
the
keep
minty
up with
one.
them.
All taste the same.
It's still Paul James.
Paul says they all taste the same.
Yeah.
They all taste like dirt.
It's like cough medicine. No.
Yes, it is.
See, Bukisha likes the red.
Oh, no.
No, I don't like the red. I like the blue. Natalie liked the white.
Yep.
The white was good.
The
white,
orange.
The
But they
orange
didn't
was
have-
good. It tastes like Sour Patch Kids.
No. But then they got rid of the white and they didn't have the white anymore.
Right.
So. trying to
Jim's
see.
question, because he messaged me, for I didn't have to go back and find it.
Oh my god.
Well, this is more towards me.
Right.
The question was, if Kilmer's Coyotes play today, would they be able to match up the level of competition with the championship? And this was in reference to his post that I shared with him. For those who don't know, I love me a good movie. I love sports movies. I can quote a lot of movies. Today is the 20th anniversary, or 20-something anniversary, on this day in 1999. Kilmer's Coyotes in the movie Varsity Blues won the championship. Me, if anybody knows me, I have the T-shirts that have the player's name. Love the movie. James Van Der Beek from Dawson's Creek. Gotta love Billy Bob.
Gold.
Gotta love it. But yes, I think Kilmer's Coyotes. You have Harbor on the sidelines, which was Paul Walker. One of
Right.
Paul Walker's very first movies he ever did when he got famous.
Right.
He was a young Paul Walker. But yes, I think Johnny Moxon could lead them to victory against teams today. So,
I don't know.
Amazon?
Amazon party. We're always adding the cart.
ooh, Maddie's got a great one. If you had to pass the torch to another choreographer to carry on your style of choreography, who would you pick?
I'd mix two together.
I have a feeling I know who they are.
Roy Hazard Brodo and Miss Rebecca Lee.
That was close.
Who did you say? Who are you thinking?
Fred Whitehouse and Shane McKeever.
I know. Well, I would actually mix those four together completely. Shane, Fred, Rebecca. Put them together, and that's it. But the problem is, don't be scared.
Because we brought.
That was my thing. Everybody's like, man, why are you making it so hard? Because I want to do something. I want to challenge people. I'm tired of this shuffle rock bullshit. You know? You're a dancer. You're not a line dancer, you're a dancer.
Well, the reason I asked this
Sorry.
question. No, you're good. The reason I asked this
What up? Fix a drink, brother.
The reason I asked this question is, Fred, when Cody was on, we were talking about Fred, and I'd never seen Fred compete. I've seen Paul compete because I've seen videos, and I've seen Shane, the three main country boys. You got the other ones. Rob Glover sending me a song link.
No shit.
Right off the bat.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Your son is watching.
See, but I listened to that.
That it?
Is that out of the States or is it out of Europe?
I don't know. It's from Glover.
But that's the same
I
name.
think he needs to break down how he choreographed a new song like this. Oh, we ain't going back
That's the
tonight.
same.
Don't play it, we're gonna get kicked off. That's why I don't play music on it. We'll play it for a
I
later
think
date.
that's it. It's not the Black Eyed Peas though.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. All right. All right. Nobody. Hey, you did not hear anything about that song on here.
No.
Because if I hear it,
He's choreographing it.
I might. No, I did not say that.
So I told them I want to pick a couple songs that I want to watch Shane McKeever, Fred Whitehouse, and Paul James just throw down on. And
Right.
then I had to go out there and pick more. Like we have to pick a one that none of them are choreographed.
Thank you, Nancy.
And then I'm looking through it and I'm like, I have the perfect song, but I think I found the very first dance that you wrote that someone dances better than you.
The first dance I ever wrote.
When I saw him dance this is the first dance that you choreographed
Right.
that someone outdanced you.
In the kindest, most respectful way.
Oh
He
yeah.
knows that because
Oh, believe me, I'll sit back and watch Fred Whitehouse dance on stage.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll be like, go ahead. I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Knock it out, Fred.
When he showed up and did that show in Tampa,
I love you, Daniel, but sorry.
and there's the video of the three of you. You have you in the middle, you have Daniel on one side and Fred on the other. But when Fred busted out that show in Tampa,
Oh yeah.
let me tell you, and coming from him, like I've watched and then I said, okay, I want to see them three do a hip hop number, an upbeat one, and I want to see them do a smooth. And then I said, I got the perfect song because it's actually my favorite nightclub you ever wrote, and it's Angel.
Right.
Yes.
Paul used to compete it. I'm like, well, gotta throw that one out now. I'm like,
Well, it's like-
Mac McWhorter.
Yeah, but thank you, Nancy.
Brian, I don't know why the audio on your end is
Hang
distorted.
on. What did Jean-Pierre
Me too.
say? I have a question from Guyton. Why, when, what happened in your mind to think, oh, I have to do a choreography where we all go on the floor? Because I used to do floor work in
Cadillac Ride.
just because it's like I always wanted to push the limit, you know. Everybody has something they like. Believe me, I know that, and I've said this at events. You know, everybody has maybe an easier style they like or a medium style they like. Mine was always, hey, I want to push you as hard as I can push you. You know, we're up there and we're doing Fragile. And it's me, JP, Fred, Will Craig's in the room, and we're choreographing Fragile. And I'm out on the balcony smoking, and I hear, what the hell? And I come in, I'm like, what the hell happened? And they're like, you gotta watch this. Fred's fucking around. And I'm like, do it, Fred. He's like, no. I'm like, do it. And he does this switch leap turn, and I said, that's going in a dance. And he's like, no, it ain't. I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, that's that 8-count tag we need. I'm like, it's going in the damn dance. And Fred's like, no. I'm like, and I finally convinced Fred to put it in the dance. And that's that's the of the dance. That little slow, ta-da-da, boom. You need those little things, but like I was saying, everybody likes, you know, their style, but there are people out there that want to go, they just want more. They want to be challenged as a dancer. And that's what I tried to do. So, my buddy Justin's in the house. Justin, come over here and say what's up.
They don't know me.
That's all right. They're about to know you.
The compound never knows boundaries, guys.
It's my buddy Justin.
What's up, guys?
Me and I'm both from South Carolina. So we didn't meet in South Carolina. We met here. So
Rob just said, I'm just glad that double bubble bonsai never went in a
double
dance."
bubble bonsai. Oh my god.
That's
Carrie's double bubble bonsai.
I was literally thinking about that the other day.
Carrie's double bubble bonsai.
Yes.
It's like, what the hell? Where's Carrie at? Carrie should be watching this.
that would be that was yeah.
my God.
You never knew what was going to happen.
Rona K says, "Hi, Justin."
I remember all those times sitting in the garage, and you never. Every time you think you hit a point where you think, "Oh, Guyton isn't going to go any crazier," he plays you another song.
You know.
Yeah,
Every workshop she should have been repeating.
yeah.
There
was
are
just-
times I just choreographed something and just said, "Okay, no sheet, just here's the dance." Go with it.
I'm pretty sure you still have plenty of dances like that. I still remember the experience. The first time I ever went to the experience when it was in Orlando.
Right.
I got back on Saturday because we went to the Blake Shelton concert, and you delayed your class for like 25 minutes because you wanted to rewrite Porn Star.
Oh yes.
You know, guys, Dave's gonna keep playing for a few minutes. I'm rewriting this dance. I'll be right back. And walked over to the hallway
Then rewrote the dance.
and rewrote the dance.
That was the funny thing about Peach State. And when I was doing the shows, like Mario would be up there and Robert Royston, and they're MCing, and they're like, "And next up, Guyton and his crew."
We have no idea what's about to happen.
And they're like, "Hang on, Guyton's still choreographing. He's getting the bus boys and the maids. It's gonna be another minute." And they would rattle on for another minute as I finished up everything.
We did that one year where you were teaching. I think it was at Peach State. You were teaching, and you had me. I knew the choreography because we traveled up there, and you had me teach to everybody. And then at the last minute, you came up to me and two other people. Were like, "Okay, we're not telling the girls. We're switching up this whole entire half." And they had no idea what we did.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, we're going. Feet are going in the air.
yeah. Cody, probably
How many
30.
dances have you started choreographing and never finished or wrote up?
I've had a song in my head, played with it, and it just didn't flow the way I wanted it to. Like, when I choreograph a dance, it should just flow. You shouldn't have to force it. You shouldn't have to force it. It should just start flowing and just basically create itself. And if it doesn't do that, I scrap it.
First off, Shauna says happy birthday to me and what's up, G?
Shauna, what up, girl?
So
Shauna, happy birthday to you.
Shauna,
I have to tell everybody, Shauna was with me and helped me when I did Angel.
Yep, at World.
Yes.
Shauna, you'll be happy to know our son did call me for my birthday already when I first got here. So he did his due diligence and picked up his phone. Shauna is the mother of Lucas, my child. She is up in New Hampshire with him. So that, for those who were wondering who that was.
So Fred, did you miss the story about the fragile?
How much lives have been told already?
The fragile tag,
The butterfly.
the switch leap. When I was outside smoking, and then you did that, and everybody's like, yeah, and then
Yeah.
I came in, and it's like, that's going in the dance.
JP Potter. So I missed the first hour. So here's a real question: how much drinking do I have to do to catch up to you two?
Just
Scarily enough, not much.
go ahead and turn up the bottle of Southern Comfort and count to 12. You'll be good.
So I have to ask this.
Yes.
So I was on the show the other day, and Paul James asked me the question.
What did Paul James not ask you?
Well, he asked a lot, which is great. He asked if I could Room 101 any song. Well, he asked it for. I think he asked it for Michael Lynn, which Room 101 means if you could get rid of one every song.
If I could what?
If you could get rid of one song that you never have to hear again. So my question is, I'm gonna up it one.
Oh, my fault. Thanks. No, Fred. Well,
You had a Room 101. Any of the dances you did that you just are so tired of the song. The sad thing is, my song was one of your dances. And you know why when I
I'm
say it.
so tired of
You
the
just don't want to hear the song anymore. Like it's you just
Overplayed.
overplayed. Natalie's even thinking now, ooh.
That's a good question.
No, because hopefully my
Paul's
show's-
was the Beast. He didn't want to
Okay.
ever hear the Beast again. You're gonna laugh when I tell you mine.
Tell me yours, because
Memphis Women and Fried Chicken.
oh my god, yeah.
Sexy stir fry.
Throw that sumbitch out the window.
And it was right when I was competing in Pro-Am and couples, and they used it. I learned how to East Coast swing just to get out of dancing my West Coast if they picked that song. We go out for practices, and this is back when they played the songs ahead of time, so you knew what you're getting. I made Donna teach me how to East Coast. That way, if I'm at warm-ups and they play Sexy Women and Fried Chicken for my West Coast, scratch. I scratch West Coast. I'm like, I'm not.
Oh, I taught somewhere like during my retirement, Brian. JP, I know which Guyton dance I will never let die. Which one is that, JP?
Probably the you
Let's
and
go.
Will one where y'all go. The one at Showdown where you threw Louis' mic across the ballroom.
Round and
Round and round.
round and whoop. There goes.
Do walk a do.
No, that's something going out the window. Do walk and do.
Do walk a do.
Maria Madge, I love you. That sumbitch got to go. Oh, but no. What's her name? Loves it. Dave's daughter.
Blair.
Does she?
Blair.
Blair.
Blair loves do walk and do.
Then it's gotta stay.
Oh my god, I think Southern Fried. It's the first dance I learned from Guyton. But
When he wrote that
Tim
dance.
Gillis event. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
that could get interesting. So we started talking, and the next event I want to do an eating contest because we all know this
No and no.
with Roy, Fred, and Darren and Rachel.
Yeah, because Darren,
Those are some pretty heavy hitters, right?
I got Roy and Fred first place, Rachel third, and Darren fourth.
Roy has it.
Roy-
I put my
Roy-
money on Roy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It could-
them boys can. And he's so
boys can
small.
I know.
Right, those boys can eat. Like I've seen them
I've
eat.
seen the Cracker Barrel bill.
I've seen. We go.
They had
Yeah.
a attic table.
Yeah. I've seen.
Sexy
them.
stir fry. Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that,
The
Rona.
problem is when it got released, it was all over the radio.
What?
Sexy Stir.
Oh,
Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis
And then
Women
at
and Fried Chicken.
every UCWDC event, it was played 40, 50 times.
Oh,
'Cause
God.
Especially it was one you're at now, because it would get played, as you taught it, would get played in the open line dancing, it get played in competition 2 or 3. Yeah, so it was just so, I'm like,
You're right.
I was
Yeah,
done.
you're right.
I was so done. Fred, I miss Cracker Barrel. Fred, that's where Kelly took me for breakfast this morning. It was delicious.
You know, I haven't had Cracker Barrel in over a year. No, not quite a year.
No, it hasn't been quite that long.
Because since the COVID started, it was just like,
Do you know they serve alcohol now?
Yes.
Can you believe that?
it's beer. And
Beer, wine, no, they have
No,
mixed
they
drinks.
have
They have
liquor.
like, they have
Now
some
they-
liquors. They
now
have
they have
some.
liquor?
They have some liquors. Some. I
I'm
don't.
not starting fucking breakfast with Southern Comfort. Look,
Mimosas.
there's my limit.
Oh, actually, wait a minute.
Mimosas though.
Like we've never.
I'm not having a damn
Like
mimosa.
we've never had Southern Comfort with breakfast.
I love Cracker Barrel, believe me.
Waffle House.
But no, this is Waffle House
Now,
now.
the question is,
I made her buy 2 waffle makers.
So that you can make more waffles at the same time. So you
Yeah,
have to
during this
make
whole
more
COVID
waffles.
thing, it was like, I want a waffle maker. Got a waffle maker, 1 waffle at a time. I'm like, no, we need 2. Got 2 waffle makers.
Paul has one.
What? Okay, flip
Paul
side.
just
What
says-
dance from another
yeah.
player when he was.
When you weren't retired, do you think it was awesome?
There's a bunch. Banging and awesome. I'm trying to remember names of dances. It's been so long.
Babe, can you give me a Diet Coke?
What was the one? What was Fred's?
He had a couple. There's a lot of them.
Shit. What was it? Fred, what was it?
A dance.
Yes. I can't remember.
Something?
AD
Witness.
Witness.
Witness, the Daughtry one.
Witness.
Yep.
Fred Whitehouse.
Yes.
There was
Two of my favorite all-time dances are both by Daughtry. Your No Life After You and
no
Witness.
Life After You.
Oh yeah, I love them both.
Yeah, I just taught that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
'Cause I was up here for that.
Yes.
You're cussing my
Witness.
name something
Witness.
fierce.
These were so cool.
You were cussing my name something fierce when you had to teach that.
Yeah. Witness. is one of my favorites.
That you're finishing.
Finishing.
Yeah.
It's
All
hard to
the little
think.
cans, all the half full cans of Coke.
Finish that one.
Oh God.
Before we open this.
Yeah, that was.
If you need,
Do not spill on Natalie's floor.
I'm not. I have my cat.
Yeah, I like that dance. No, like
Don't worry,
that
I'm not
for
going
you.
to spill on the. I'm not
But
gonna spill
yeah,
on the floor.
Witness. Yeah, that was one of many that I really liked. One that I really liked a long time ago. One hit wonder. I can't say that, Johanna Barnes. I love Johanna, but Geek in the Pink.
Geek in the Pink.
I really
we were just,
like that
we were just
dance.
talking about it on the show the
I
other day.
really
something
like
about
that dance. I actually broke my damn toe in England doing that dance. When I choreographed Bring It On Down. Jesse Chan, don't be watching this. Dude, don't bring it on down. Bring it on down. I'm like, oh my God, Jesse.
So now that we hit hour number 2, guys, for those who missed the first hour, episode 100, special edition birthday
Happy
episode.
birthday to the boy.
Live from the Guyton compound, not the normal setup. We are live.
girls are here.
We got the girls.
Justin's here.
Thanks for Justin. So,
Cats are here.
if you're just
Southern
tuning in,
Comfort's here.
we're having a nice little reminisce. I've already done the interview, so I don't have to ask him all the crazy questions. But if you have a question, ask away. We will gladly answer it.
Yep.
He's already committed himself a couple times that he should have realized he didn't say it live on air, that people can go back and watch.
Oh, you talking about that dance?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
Well, no, the dollar amount you'd come back to the dance event.
Oh,
That too.
that was a day. That ain't for a weekend.
Bro, I tell you right
I
now.
might do it for a weekend. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I know plenty of eventers out there that the minute they're going to watch this back and
Kiddies.
hear that number, your phone is going to start blowing up.
Yeah.
They're going to hear that number, you're going to get, so how serious was that number? How
Rachel, the kiddies are somewhere. I don't know where.
Maxie's sleeping.
Thank you,
on
Mr.
the
Is there a
Fred
dance
Whitehouse.
that's, then-
Are the girls topless yet? Really, JP Potter?
Teaching,
JP, I'm
and
gonna
then
punch
thought,
you.
why the fuck am I teaching this? Yes, there have been. I turn around when I'm teaching my ADD and I'm like, oh, why the fuck am I doing this? But then they got it. But yeah, there are, every once in a while you turn around and go, why the hell am I teaching this?
Ooh, Paul has a good one.
Paul is always
So
oh my
if Joe
God.
Thompson Szymanski messaged you tomorrow and said, "Hey, Guyton, I really want to choreograph to this song with you, and you'll break my heart if you say no," what would you say?
Yes, Joe, whatever you want, dude.
Right? I'm like,
And you have to say that to two ladies, Joe and Rachel. That's it. You got to.
You can't say no to pregnant Rachel.
yeah,
No.
especially not the pregnant Rachel.
No.
Yeah.
I love it. Like Rachel,
Paul,
she sends me, like this was like a year or so ago, she's trying to do something and she sends me a video going, will you please count this? Because when it comes to counts, you are the most anal person I know. And you know music, you know counts. So I sat there and I counted it out. So, Rachel and Joe, yes.
Brian, what if it was the same song that you already chose from like a piece? Would you still choreograph?
Yes, I would with Joe. Yes, I would.
No, Paul always comes up. Paul, I have a couple people that always
Good
give those
Paul.
questions that make you think. Paul, Matty B, Fred has been known to throw out some really ones. That
Fred
make
is
you
a
go,
very
"Ooh."
intellectual.
He'll throw out it to certain choreographers.
I
Like, he did
love
it to
Fred.
Shane. He did it to a couple people where he'll throw out those questions like, "Ooh, those ones that make you think."
Right?
Yeah, it's just those ones like, "What were you? Whoa."
I'm here, not in Florida, if that's what you mean. Well, haha, you want to call? Are you okay, brother? I'm going to bed now, but maybe tomorrow we can call if that's okay.
Hattie's going to bed.
What time was that? That was 2 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
No.
If he can really call, I can send him a link and he can be
I'll just
right
do
on
this.
this. Because no, I can send him a link and he can be on screen with us.
Oh, really?
I can.
Oh, shit. You should do that to him and Fred.
Let's
Uh-oh.
go to bed.
Yeah, it's already 11 and it's 11 in Ireland, which
Yeah.
he's probably thinking the same thing. I'm not picking up.
It's Friday night. What are you doing? There's no event.
Question for
Wake up.
Justin: who do you like better, G or Natalie, and why is it Natalie? That's Big Jim for you.
Oh, Big Jim. Love you, Big
There's
Jim.
a question for you.
Everything is good, Roy. I hate Siri.
Fred, think about this. Da 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 da. Finish being old, bro, and ready to come back.
Oh,
Ooh,
who said this?
Fred Whitehouse. Wants to know if they're finished being old and ready to come back.
There are children watching.
Ooh.
Sorry, Natalie.
Make you a bet, Fred. You show up at this house and I'll choreograph a dance with you.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Cause you, bro. Okay. Rules to live by. Don't make bets that if.
Who walks in that door? And then we're gonna choreograph a dance. Well, you know I love you, and like there are certain, as a choreographer, and when you look at other choreographers, I was a professional dancer years and years. I'm really talking about who? JP. Can we block JP right now?
Do we really want him back, or is it Natalie we want back?
Yeah. But you as a choreographer and a dancer, you dance certain styles and things like that. But as a choreographer and a dancer, when you see another dancer bring your stuff to life, and I'll say this about Fred and Roy.
Yeah.
They could do one of my dances, and I could actually leave the dance floor, and I would sit on the stage and watch them.
Well, I will tell you all this. Y'all are getting one more dance out of him. For sure, whether it's because last time I was here, he did make me a promise for my one bucket list item that I have not got to accomplish yet. And that's in 20 years, with all the stuff that we've done, the one thing we've never done is choreograph together. we've always talked about it. We've always done songs back and forth to each other. We've actually never got to do it.
It's okay, Kelly and
Rob
Shane are
Glover.
dance, and there's still not a step sheet.
Georgina, do I dare ask?
My friend is laughing away in the other room.
Something to do with it.
It wasn't me, Georgie. It wasn't me.
Georgie, you get a vacation.
Georgina, I am
Florida.
so sorry. I am so sorry about your loss.
The kitty.
I am
yes.
so sorry. Love you and Fred. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Rob, what's the most memorable
Rob.
lesson you learned from your dance career?
Don't trust anybody. No, you can always learn from someone else. Always. You are not the best in the room. Never will be. Someone will always be better than you. And don't think you are the high shit. Because there's somebody waiting in a corner just chilling. And they're very quiet. And they watch.
Unless you're Roy Hadisbrota.
Roy's very quiet.
Well, I know.
All the time.
Fred is very quiet.
Yes, he is.
Because no, they're humble. They're humble. There are too many dancers out there that are like, look at me. You see me? You know my name?
Yes,
No.
There's
But there
plenty
are
of them.
humble dancers. Be humble. Rob.
Well said. Kathy goes, what was your proudest moment when teaching one of your dances? I'm going to go with it. It was your Sound of Silence at the boot.
Sound of Silence at the boot.
I already know the answer to this one.
I think that was the only time in probably 9 years that I was at the boots that I was in the main ballroom.
Look, you had a full floor and it was packed.
Yeah,
edge to edge.
Yeah, that was fun. Steve Lascarbo, you've grown so much, Guyton.
I will say this, because I asked.
Thank you, sir. I know I'm getting older.
I asked. I think I brought this up with Cody, or it might have been McWhorter. Remember the time with Hypno and
You talking about at Worlds when we played flags?
remember when we lost Roy in the boat?
Oh my
hours?
God!
This is back when Roy was like 18 or 19. He was really
No,
small.
Roy was 14.
Was he that? No, this is when he won Superstars. This was the first year of Superstars. He was 18. He had to be 18 to get Superstars, so he was still young, way younger than us. I know this.
Oh yeah.
But he was old. But he was so tiny. He was like so tiny back then, like tiny.
Hold on. Let's state he said 3 words and he knew the story.
Of course he did. That happens a lot.
Was
But we
Hypno,
lost
you-
him
Yeah.
for hours.
Run
Team Flavor. Team Flavor.
Team Laser. No, Team Laser. Flavor Losers. Flavor Loser. Hypno. Tommy Chan.
Yes.
Tommy Chan. Some of you might remember Tommy Chan from Showdown.
Oh yeah.
Doing the baby routine.
Oh, in that satin blue shirt and the white pants and the
somebody
gloves.
asked something. Hit the nail on the head.
About your response.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks. Old G gone, new G here.
Oh, gee.
Oh, but yeah, no, Maddie, once again, she feels like we're lying because we talked about how back in today's worlds and all the UC events had massive line.
Oh, my God. When I competed.
No. But
I competed, there was like, in each division, there was like 40-something competitors.
It took from 8 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night the first year you won Worlds at choreography.
Yeah.
At Worlds. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it went all day.
New G, who this?
And it was...
I don't know, I got 2 Facebook pages now. My one came back this morning.
I almost did that in the tag. I almost tagged both Guytons in because it showed up for me too. I almost tagged both Guytons and goes, which Guyton's going to appear on the show today? Guess you got to tune in to find out.
Yeah, it's like Rachel texted me. I think we already said this.
Rachel texted me this morning.
Texted me this morning. Did you get hacked? I'm like, yeah, I did. And then he's like, your old Facebook is up.
Back up. Right.
I'm like, what? So I logged into both. I'm like, well, what the hell?
Yeah, it was.
I had to send a photo ID.
It was absolutely insane. So I almost tagged both Guytons just to see what kind of response I got today.
What are you drinking, Rob? Rob Glover, what are you drinking?
I think he's still drinking scotch. He was drinking scotch earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said, Jim said, Tommy decorates cakes now.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
Oh.
At least I'm assuming that's what he meant when he...
Yeah.
Thing. Hi, Miss Kinzer.
Joe, how are you, dear?
Hope you and John are well.
Yep. It's 6:15.
Yeah,
I gotta have a cigarette.
It's only 6:15 here. It's still early. We're good.
Yeah, I know.
Always had a split personality.
Yes, I remember my 40th. Yes, I do.
Barely.
I remember Joey Warren looked like, what's her name? Barbara Bush. Joey Warren looked like Barbara Bush during the drag routine.
Yeah.
Craig Bennett looked like Amy Winehouse. Niels was just scary.
Yeah.
I was a crack whore.
Yeah.
Like good Amy or bad Amy?
Bad Amy.
Because there's
Bad Amy.
Bad Amy.
Oh my God.
I'm like, which version of Amy Winehouse? Because is it like the good Amy or the bad Amy Winehouse?
Bad Amy. Bad Amy.
JP, the question is split how many ways?
Personality.
Well, I'm guessing.
6. Smoke.
Uh-oh.
Ask me a question.
I'll call him back later. Mr. Pruitt calling me. James.
Oh.
He just got off work.
You got off work. The video I think is online somewhere.
Of the drag?
I think it is.
Oh my God.
I think it is. I think someone had shared it a while ago. Brian said we need to dig that up. Do you really though, Bree? Be money, do you really?
Danny, so are you gonna do something crazy?
Danny Malavant. That's a question for the smoker when he comes back. Cheers to you, Mr. Mosh. Thank you so much. Maurice is always fabulous, Bukisha.
Yes.
That man is always fabulous. So, hope everyone is enjoying the 100th episode so far.
78 of you are still sticking with us.
Never thought we'd get to this point. It was kind of nice. I got to arrange it where it fell on my birthday party. So Guyton said, let's come up and do something a little different. So I made the hour, did the first episode away from the office. So we are live from the Guyton compound. It's now dark outside behind us. Before, you guys who joined us at the beginning of the show could see all of the boats that has accrued over the years.
Yes. Taking residency.
I think he needs more. Now need more cats.
Okay.
Usually the cats outnumber the boats. Now it's, or at least even the boats.
You're right.
So at least every boat got a cat.
cat,
Every boat
you
got a
need
cat.
You need another cat.
Every boat had a cat. So now you got to need another cat.
No.
Didn't you say that before you got the last one?
I don't say anything.
That's how we got Luna. He went out for pizza and he came
Oh
back.
yeah. I went out. I'm like, called her up. Hey babe, can I?
We're at the
He
bar.
said, I'm bringing something home. I'm like, it better be dinner.
Danny, we got the bar. Don't worry. Mr.
Yeah.
Danny Malafont said we
Anyway.
ought to do something crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, I called Nat. Hey, can I bring something home? She's like, it better be dinner. And I brought home a cat. Well, and dinner.
And dinner. Yes,
And dinner,
to be
so.
fair, yes.
Remember the dinner.
So now,
I'll do something.
Now,
we have it. If you
if we
tuned
have
in for
it,
the
you
first
could,
hour, trust me, you've missed some
like-
good stories, some old craziness.
yeah.
some different things that has happened over the years that we've been through. We talked about Guyton in a bar.
Yeah. Just
I'm telling you, if you ever want a scary moment in this world,
Thanks, Rach.
if you ever want a scary moment, have Guyton tell you need to call Natalie when she's with her parents at 3 o'clock in the morning and wake her up because
It
you're in the
wasn't
hospital.
3 o'clock. It was
It was pretty late.
2:30. 2:30.
We were, mind you, the night started at the pop shop,
Yes, more cats.
and then we left the pop shop and decided to go to the casino.
We went to the casino.
We went and dropped my car off at your house in Kissimmee, and then Claremont. Davenport. Sorry, yeah, because it's right on that line.
Yeah.
And then we decided let's go play poker. So
Let's
we
go
go
to
to
Hard
Tampa.
Rock.
We get going. We're playing Hard Rock. 11:30 or 12 o'clock at night. That's when we get the message from Roger saying, "Yo, I'm at the club. It's fight night. Y'all should come up and hang."
Yeah, okay.
So we
let's go
decided
the
to leave
bar.
at midnight and
Club.
go to the bar. Keisha, every event he wanted to fight somebody. There's a reason we call him the Flying Squirrel. There's a reason ADD is called the Flying Squirrel. Okay, Big Bang. All I'm gonna say.
Let's not even bring that up, man.
Big Bang.
You didn't
How
watch
about?
the TV.
Hold on. Yeah, you missed the TV.
Keisha caught the TV, I think.
How you missed it?
I was setting up to watch fights.
We did. We watched the
Yeah, we
fights.
set it up to watch
We
fights.
watched the fights.
Now
How
you
about
protected the TV.
How about the year at Showdown before the hotel moved, and
Talking about when Louis was about to push me over the...
Louis threw you through the door.
Yeah,
and
and then-
Easton and Brian are just shutting the door while I'm at the computer. Nothing to see here, guys.
Like, Louis is my brother, though. We actually fight like brothers.
Like JP, at least he cleared my laptop.
Dude, I cleared the whole
He
table.
cleared everything.
And Will's like, he's not going to. He's going. Straight across the dance floor. Cleared
Did
the
you ever
DJ.
notice how it's always straight guys that end up injured? Gays just drink and pass out. Bro,
Anyway, Paul.
that night at the club.
Yeah, Chicago. Yes, balcony.
Yes.
Oh my
how about,
God.
How about the Chicago where the year you came back and did the thing for Eve,
Right.
and you decided to let me film you do the interview, which, guys, I have the footage. I will never play that on air. Just the language in it and the thing.
Oh, no.
The fact that my
we still have the backdrop
still
is
has stain
stained
on it.
because you
From Southern Comfort?
You went to make sure you didn't drop your cigarette because we were smoking in
You-
our booth
Yeah.
right outside the ballroom and spilled an entire glass of Southern.
Guy
Look
was
at Kelly.
smoking.
Yeah,
Yes.
like Guy was smoking.
Look, I got pictures of Marcus Senza smoking right next to a no smoking sign
Kelly.
at Windy City.
Guyton turns to Kelly, goes, "Go to the bar, tell him you want a Guyton drink on Guyton's tab," and they knew what you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You knew what they were talking. I'm like, how does that happen?
JC Potter, I saw it live. It was awesome.
I saw
That was
it.
not awesome. That was a low moment.
What the
Me jumping over the damn
Squirrel.
You remember,
squirrel.
do you remember the Chattanooga event? That Will showed the one I was working for Grant, and Will showed up just for fun. It was just like you and Rachel and a couple people for Vicky something.
Yes, I do.
And Rachel decided to stay in, and me, you, Will, and Bubba and them decided to go out
Wow.
in town. Yeah, worst decision we ever made in our life. One of my first events, I was working for Grant. Oh no, I was live. It was awesome. No, he's talking about the Chicago interview.
Oh, yeah.
He was there live, and he was on screen for part of it. That Chicago interview was amazing. That's why I kept the footage.
Oh, my God.
But we're in Chattanooga. We decided it was an event that was at a convention center, so they made us shut down at midnight.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to take drinks from the hotel bar across the walkway
Into the ballroom.
ballroom. So we weren't allowed to have alcohol. So event shuts down at midnight on the first night.
Later, Cody.
Later, brother. A couple of us, not tired, dying thing, we decided to go out on the town. So we all go and order the bar, have a quick drink at the bar, hit the town. We go start walking. Now, mind you, it's me, Guyton, and Will. Bubba, and now if anybody knows who Bubba from Chattanooga is, from Joe's, you'd understand why. And a couple of the people here with. We're walking down the street, and all next thing we know, Guyton stops some random person, and I look at Will, I go, "How much money you got on you?" He goes, "Not enough to get us out of the trouble he could get us into." So he goes, "Yo, we need to ask you a question." We don't need to ask him crap. He's asking him. And Guyton turns to this guy and goes, "I want to know what your baddest answers are." I go, crap, here we go. He goes, the guy just looks back, looks at this white guy in a beanie, and Jackie goes, looks at the guys behind him, people, he goes, y'all want to get down? And the guy goes, we want to get down. He goes, okay, you're going to go up one more block, go to the second bar on your left, go to the top floor bar. You're going to want to go there. So we go. We no sooner walk in the bar, we decide we're going to go to the bar first and get a drink. We don't even make it to the bar. Guyton's in someone's face on the floor. Don't even make it to the bar. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. And they just all night threw down back and forth.
Fun stuff.
It was great. It was a great night. Ain't gonna lie. But it's one of those moments where like, this is not about to happen. Oh no, it's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna go down. Yep.
Yes, Jane, I still have my red truck.
You'll need
does.
to carry about the time we wound up in a club.
There you are. You want to talk about club? So we're back up in Augusta, where my dad lives, right in North Augusta, Georgia, North Augusta, South
that's
Carolina.
scary.
So we're going out. I'm like, we got to go to a club. I'm like, so we're downtown. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, where is a dance club? And I hadn't been there in forever. I'm like, we got to go dancing. They're like, y'all got to go here. I'm like, is it good? Yeah, man, y'all got to go here. It's a double wide trailer.
No lie.
And I'm like, we walk in the damn club, it's got a pool table, it's got music, and it's got a bar, and it's like, but there ain't nobody there. And I'm like, dude, I heard this is a place to dance. I'm like, we was looking to throw down and stuff, and the dude was like, oh, y'all want to throw down? He got on his phone, called his boys, they showed up at the club, Carrie's stretching.
For the record, I was not looking to throw down.
Yeah. Carrie's just out there playing around, stretching. The dudes walk up and they're like, nope. Basically, that's what happened.
Yes.
The dudes were like, I ain't messing with him.
Nope.
Nope.
I still remember the time at House of Blues.
Carrie did some, oh my God, what the hell? Like, me, you, Matt, Nat, Carrie.
The House of Blues?
Carrie does this thing, and it's like, now I know why Chino said that. Chino says, Carrie makes God look good, God gives Carrie half gravity. I was like, you, and I still, to this day, cannot fathom how the hell he did that move.
I don't either.
Because he comes and he's laying flat on his back. Mm-hmm. And he looks up at me and he goes, watch this. And he pops up from his back, flat, comes up, tucks, does a 1.5 full gainer, and then lands on his right hand.
Yeah.
And then goes, pops up and goes, yeah. And I was like, we all just went, the whole club just went, what the
That was a Sunday night at House of Blues.
Oh, sin night, man.
And I remember, because we were all hanging out
For
drinking.
as much alcohol as the two of you drink, y'all remember a lot.
Oh, I know. But we were.
I saw Guyton dance in a club once. It was called Sparkles. He was on a pole in a G-string, and guys were tipping him.
The sad thing is, JP, you were there.
It wasn't called Sparkles.
Hold on, but JP.
Yeah,
But wait a minute.
confused.
How does JP know that? He was obviously a customer.
It wasn't called Sparkles. It was Twinkles.
It was. I remember that night. It was a Sunday night House of Blues, and I remember you walking up. You go into the ATM and go, "Hey, remember that money I owe you?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Why? Am I getting it tonight?" He goes, "Yeah, but you're going to earn it." And you go, "Who's throwing down for this money?"
Oh man,
You had people.
I
come
made
out
like
around.
$600 on Carrie that night.
You had people. Yeah, you made more than you had to pay Carrie.
Oh yeah, I was like, man, you're gonna make
You're
money
making side
tonight.
bets.
Paul James has a good question.
I know he does, and I'm about to ask it. I saw it.
Carrie made bank that
He
night.
did,
man.
because we were making bets on him. Paul James wants to know. He goes, okay, so Bukisha Jenkins gives you that side eye. What do you do? Run!
Whatever she tells you to do. She'll look at me like, and then she'll say, stupid. Stupid.
In that little accent, that stupid. Boo! By the way, I had a request that people want me to do an entire show with you and Natalie.
Oh.
Which I would be, because the other show someone asked
No.
they should do all
You
the,
don't want us talking, do you?
No.
they should do an entire wives and girlfriends episode.
No, because Boo's gonna bring up that time that I smoked with Pedro,
Yes.
and I'm crawling across the hotel lobby,
Yes.
and I cannot stop laughing.
Was that at Boston the year he got arrested?
No.
No, when he came up with a turban on his head, when he grabbed the waitress's ass. Yeah, no. But
Yes,
no.
that one. That one. Tell me when that show is. I'm
Big
there.
juices laughed out loud.
Everyone wants that
God.
show. Everyone wants that show. They want you and Boo on it, and then a lot of people said I should do a wives and girlfriends where I get all the better halves of instructors and choreographers. Why would you let them do this? We don't. They're not there when we are.
Yeah. Where did Justin go?
I don't know.
Oh, he's out there. I can see the phone light up.
Oh.
JP says, not gonna lie, bro. You scare me a little. But Bukisha knows that was in Boston when it happened. So it was the same hotel, just a different year.
Yes. Year.
But it was Boston. So
Oh my God. Oh.
yeah, I get
Boo,
worried.
you remember? Because you set me up on the
One of the little couches.
little couches, and you were like, "You ain't moving. You better shut the hell up. I'm gonna beat your
She
ass."
lectured you.
She about beat my ass. Woo! That's my other mother right there,
The
Bukisha.
sad thing is, 90 minutes in, we're just doing something crazy. And we still got almost 60 people watching us.
Oh my God.
Because I'm watching the numbers. I don't have it up on here.
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah.
they're like, you know, we don't have anything better to do than watch.
Well, they don't
these
know
two
what's going to
drink.
come out of your mouth. I did put
And
that
it's a
one.
Friday night and
It's a
nobody
Friday
can
night.
go anywhere.
Half the people can't go nowhere except for us.
They're in lockdown.
They're in lock. They have put back in lockdown.
Oh yeah.
In most of England. So
I don't know. Yes, a wag show.
wives and girlfriends. I had to ask the same thing.
What about
They put WAG up there. They go, okay, this is the American to me. Someone's gonna have to tell me what the hell a WAG is. And I said that live. And oh yeah. And Rachel just said can't go anywhere in Michigan.
Yeah, I know. Natalie's folks are from there.
Paul.
It sucks.
Paul just said, okay, I think it's time for shot.
Shot.
You forget we're old.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 52 this year, bro.
They don't recover well.
But I can still do this.
That's not a true statement. I recovered great.
Oh, I'll wake
Well,
up
I need to
every
bring
morning.
up the 40th birthday.
I wake up
I
every morning.
recovered. I
at
got up
7
the next
o'clock.
morning.
He puked in my phone.
No, I wake up
You don't-
and hit my snooze
That's right.
at 7 o'clock.
That's right.
JP, yes, it's time for shots. Yes, shots.
Yeah, shut up.
Sharon, yes, wife and girlfriends. Friday night stay home order.
1 a.m.
You're wearing
You're welcome, Debbie.
Yeah, no, I recovered fine. The 40th birthday last year. Yes, Friday night I did have a. So we went to
It's
Crispy
just
Candy in the
terrible.
garden, and I drank $100 bar tab of nothing but IPA.
Do you remember Wild Horse Saloon?
bro?
No. The entire bar when I bought a round of tequila shots.
Oof.
Is that what you bought?
It was tequila. For the entire bar at Wild Horse Saloon. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Bouquet, stupid.
Oof.
Oh man. Yeah, Friday night stay at home. Some Friday nights I don't stay at home. I go out there and I get on my boat and I go stab flounder.
Okay,
Only
JP.
I was amateur.
It was just me drinking beer, no shots, just beer. And you know how cheap beer is in Florida. There's a difference. But I got up the next day. We went to
Good
Drive
thing I
Shack.
drove.
Went to Drive Shack. We did a German restaurant for dinner.
Our numbers are dropping. People are going to bed.
No, that's not bad.
No, I just haven't, gotten really nasty.
No, you're
I
good.
don't know. What?
Nasty.
No, it's just, JP. I've done shots with you and Guyton once. You ended up getting your head shaved.
Yep. JP did. Yes, he did. Well,
Matt-
part of the head shaved. What?
Maddie has a good question when you're done with this.
I know, but he's talking about JP
Yeah,
getting his
head
well,
shaved.
his head shaved. I shaved little designs in the back.
He shaved the rest of it.
No, and somebody else shaved his balls.
Is that same story that we're talking
Yes,
about?
that was the same
Oh,
story
my
we were talking about.
word.
Okay, what's Maddie got?
Who is someone you have not partied with at events and you are plotting to make it happen? I don't know. He's partied with a lot of
Nobody.
people. He's partied with a lot of people.
I'm talking to everybody from the event directors down to the chef who pissed in this closet.
Fred, what didn't happen at Stoke Hotel?
Dude, I know, Fred.
Crazy.
He should stooped.
Stooped.
Stooped. Oh, Fred. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, apparently a lot happened at Stoke Hotel.
302, that room, I remember waking up one morning and there's like 18 people in the fucking room.
Do you remember you all seeing how long you could hold Fireball in your mouths?
Oh yeah, and me and Boo were switching it back. That was nasty.
so gross.
Remember that, Boo? Me and you switching Fireball back and forth like a few times. Oh
Remember
my
right before you
God.
retired the first time we had the bottle with Will for Fireball?
Oh yeah.
Oh
No.
Hold on,
Yeah,
we had Will at Myrtle Beach and he shotgunned a beer for the first time.
yeah, he never shotgunned a beer until
Will?
last year, last year.
Stay in Stoke.
No, it ends up on our show
What
talking
happens in
about you getting your
Stoke
shades.
stays. No, what happens in Stoke stays in Stoke. No, you want to talk about somebody getting drunk. All right, I love Darren Bailey to death. I love Darren Bailey. We were in Spain, and we went to drink. Darren, I love you. If you ever see this, you know I love you. But Darren turned up a bottle of absinthe.
I heard about this story. Someone else said this story too.
So, and I'm talking, it hit him in 5 minutes. So it's me and Roy and Fiona. I'm doing fireman carry. I'm carrying him. Roy gets to the elevator, opens the elevator. I'm sorry if this...
Fred Daza in Spain.
Yeah. So I get him, and you know how small the elevators are.
Yeah.
So I get him, I spin around, wham! Hits his head. Roy goes, oh shit! Turn back around. So I turn him back around, his head sticking out the door, and the elevator door goes... And Roy's sitting there fucking dying laughing, and he puts his foot up against the wall, grabs the elevator door, and pries it open. He goes, turn around now! I turn back around, hit his head on the wall again. Oh my God. Roy's dying, Fiona's dying. So we get Darren back to the room, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna be hurting tomorrow. I just threw him in the shower and we turned on the water. And we just sat there with him for a while until he threw up.
Chippy, I've heard this movie many times and it never gets old. Sharon says, Kelly, you and Kelly need to come over the week before Crystal Boots one year if you're over and come experience Stoke
Poor
Eye Opener.
Darren.
I would
Poor Darren.
gladly. That two events that are definitely on my list to get to, Stoke and the Boot, along with Tamworth. Those are, I think, 3 of the ones I have left. Those 3 are definitely the 3 I want to make it to. And, well, of course, Eurodance. Come over and hang out with Pauline.
Sorry, Darren. I had to tell this story. We're talking booze, so.
That's a quiet weekend. Oh, that's scary.
Tamworth, fun.
I've heard. I want to go to Australia. I can't wait to hang over
Chris
with
Watson,
in the
love
bar.
him to death. Love him to death. Chris Watson, great guy.
Definitely can't wait to
Really
make it
great
over
guy.
there one time.
Stoke is messy. Makes you juice.
Yeah.
Striptease.
And lock people in closet.
Closets, yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
no, Stoke. Oh my God, I remember that year Carrie was passed out on the bed, and we got Mo, and she was in her garters and negligee, if you could call it that, and got all up over Carrie. And I'm sitting there, and I took pictures.
Of course you did.
For like an hour, and then I put it all to a montage. Finally, Carrie wakes up. Carrie did not move. Carrie wakes up, and we're all sitting there like, "Dude, you all right?" He's like, "What? What happened?" I said, "Hit play." He's like, "What the hell?" She was all up on him. Oh my God, it was.
Remember the time me and Will and Natalie and Boom and Kelly made the video to fake you out when you were workshopping, when we made the fake child labor law video of you making the puppets at Marathon?
Oh my God.
We had it playing on
Yes.
the TV screen.
But
Breaking news.
But here's the thing: we were actually sewing the puppets.
They were. They were helping them out.
Y'all were child labor. JP, Eurodance, great event. Eurodance is a great event.
It is.
So many instructors, so many great instructors, so many people from everywhere in Europe, a lot of people from the US go. Great event. So when that opens back up, Southport's a great little town. You know, I do miss traveling this much. I miss some people. But yeah,
He misses them.
go travel. JP, I'll put you on a plane.
So
I know, slow boat.
You miss the food.
Oh, no. Natalie misses the food.
Oh, hey.
True.
She could eat herself around, eat her way around the world. She
So
loves it.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
If you could go back right now and change any dance you wrote, re-choreograph it, that you weren't happy with it, what would it be? Any of your dances?
That's a good question.
And no, you cannot say natural selection since they made you change it anyway.
Yeah,
You
no.
take off 8 counts. That does not count.
That's what I was
That doesn't count. I knew that's where he would use that. I'm like, nope, no.
No, not natural selection.
There's a list.
There's a list. Okay, let me see. There's a list.
Well, those are just the ones is that the only ones he taught at Stoke, right?
No, but I think it should be on here.
That's scary.
The fact that I knew it was a list.
It's a list.
It's a very long list.
Yeah. There was a part in the hat dance that I didn't like that much, but I just went with it. The hat dance, I'm trying to remember.
JP, does he really have a list of his dances?
Well, no, these are just the ones from Stoke.
Those are all the ones he taught at Stoke.
Yeah.
So he has a list of those.
I don't know, because like I said earlier, if it didn't flow, it just,
Did you actually prepare for that? This Algia's growing up. No.
fuck you, JP.
No, we were literally setting up 5
Not
minutes before.
JP, Europe, JP, North Carolina.
Butter.
Potter, yeah. I never say JP Potter. It's always JP or JP. Jean-Pierre or JP. JP or JP?
You're a JP or a JP.
Come on. I'm gonna smoke because we only got 20 minutes left and I don't want
Dude.
What?
That's what I'm saying. It's getting close. It's almost
I know.
the 2 hours up. It's been a
20
fun
minutes.
time, guys.
We're smoking, then
If
we're
you're
gonna-
if
we're
you're
gonna get crazy.
if you're just joining in, this was a special birthday 100th episode edition with live from the Guyton compound. We changed locations for this show. We came up, drove the hour, came up to the Palm Coast.
The kitties have not made an.
I know.
Billy was close to making an appearance, but then we shoot him down.
Oh, so we
None of the kitties have made appearances.
100th
They're all
episode.
sleeping.
Yep.
Also happens to be the birthday episode, so that's been fun. So,
I mean, I'd sleep there.
you guys are fun. Thank you, Amy. Hope y'all are enjoying it. It's been just a little crazy talking, reminiscing on old times, old stories, stuff people probably don't want to hear.
And
Probably
that's
stuff,
different from any time when.
probably stuff people don't remember, or they do. They only remember bits and pieces. Like Natalie said, for 2 people who drank a lot, surprised we remember.
That was Kelly's.
While Guyton is smoking, I think we should take a poll and pick a dance for him to finish out the show with. He has to dance for his people. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Love this tonight. It's just like being outside smoking, cooling off because I don't smoke. At an event with Guyton, story time. Yes. Yeah.
We bring the kitties on.
Can we bring the cats on the
They're
screen?
sleeping.
They're running around and sleeping.
Well, Bentley's trying-
Natalie, remember the Natalie's husband name tag? That was funny. The Natalie's husband name tag was funny.
my favorite.
Or they're finding out. Yes, Maddie, I know you're finding out some of these stories for the first time. We got stories among stories among stories.
Yes. We're filling in the gaps.
The
for
things
those
we
of
can
you.
go on. There's been many. There's one.
Bentley.
There's Bentley. Kelly kidnapped the one cat. Bentley's giving her a look like, what are you doing? Why are we over here?
He was asleep.
You woke up the kitty?
One of them. There's 3.
He's a big baby.
He's a sweet cuddle bug.
He is.
Uncle
Definitely don't try that with Max.
Okay.
How are they running around sleeping? Well, one was running around. The others were sleeping. Yeah, JP, kitty! Everyone's distracted by the cats. I love it. The two most best part of the shows. They like the cats and they like when the girls come on screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when it happens.
So back to
Go
this.
wake, JP. Go wake up the others. JP says while you were gone, we should all vote on one dance that we should make you do. That way you have to dance for your people.
That you make me do where?
Here, apparently.
I don't dance for you. I'm not your monkey. I'm not your monkey,
left the
JP.
JP Mod shot again, guys.
Okay, let's go back to a question. U.S. event to go to, Windy City.
Wow, he answered it. An hour and 30 minutes later. He answered it, guys.
I love
Those
you.
who are still on.
I love you, Jen Cameron. I love you, Jackie and Doug. You know, there was just something about Windy City. I always loved Windy City. I got to see a lot of people. You know, it's not
The pizza.
overwhelming. You know, like Vegas is great, but that's a lot of damn people. You know,
It's a long
1,200 people. It's
It's a long week. It's a long week.
But yeah, so
Definitely a long week.
Windy City.
You are the monkey on the tree, JP.
I am the monkey on the tree.
Oh man,
Much larger.
And yeah,
crazy.
Stoke.
I knew that one. That was a no brainer. That was a no brainer. Having to pick that one.
Yeah,
I always remember. I remember when the first couple times you went, you came back. So I did. I go, no, you did not do this. You did not just decide to write to this while there. Yes, I did. No, no.
Windy City. Who's the event?
Yes.
Eve and
Eve Yeaton and Marcus Senza.
Marcus Senza. What's her name? Willie. What the fuck is her name on Facebook? No, her name on Facebook cracks me up.
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
Weevil. I got your Weevil right here.
Yeah, that was that. I knew I knew it was going to be a Stoke. That was an easy one.
But you know, I've been to so many all over the world. It's about
We
time
need to
Windy
do
City and
another
Stoke then.
vacation with
Well,
Dave's
it's been
friends.
fun, guys. You're welcome for all the questions. But now I have to
Moisturize and beautify. That's from Paul James.
You go, girl. I love you, Paul. Be good.
Miss you, brother. Hope all is well.
I don't know what else.
Crazy. 20 plus years.
Yeah, but it's
20 plus years.
20 plus years. Yeah, birthday boy, 20
But
plus
20
years.
plus years, we've known each other.
Oh yeah, man.
I still remember the time.
You remember when I got steady pressure?
I remember when Pedro walked into Wild Horse.
Yeah, and said, "Hey, dude, I want to bring you to a dance event and let you."
I
do
remember
it."
what inspired me to want to start competing when Haas brought Brian in to do a solo
Yeah.
after Worlds one year. I still remember the days. Now, mind you, when we talk about Wild Horse, it was when there was still Pleasure Island at Disney, so it was an island of bars. We would dance at at the same bar, 6, sometimes 7 nights a week.
Oh yeah.
They did line dance lessons 6 nights a week. They did couples lessons 1 night a week. Sometimes we would just skip the couples night at first, when good old Jason would teach.
Yeah.
And then the same guy taught line dancing for 6 years. That's 6 nights a week, Haas Martin.
Haas Martin.
And we would all go and dance 6 nights a week together.
Well, I started off going to Wild Horse like at midnight.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when I first started going with Carl and David, Herman.
Slowly but
and
surely
the
you
crew.
came earlier.
And it's like a little bit earlier.
And then at midnight is when we'd leave Wild Horse and go over to Mannequins.
No,
or the
no.
Beach Club.
Well, no, they still had Wild Time at Wild Horse, so we'd stay there and then we'd
leave,
go.
right, yeah. Because it'd all be funny because you'd see the guys come over and originally do the dance to In Sync. And Haas got funny one night.
Right.
And thought that the guys, we should up dance back to back to see what got the crowd going further. Me, you, and a couple of the guys. And mind you, back then, Guyton was the only one that did not dress country. We had one guy that would be in baggy jeans, his hair up on his head, visor. And then you had 4 guys in skin tight Wranglers and cowboy hats dancing, and
when
we could throw down.
What was the one
We did Rodeo Rock, the Weekend Cross.
What was the Cripple Creek?
Cripple
And I'd slide through y'all's
Yep.
legs like what?
We would all hit the split. You would slide through. Oh yeah, we would. No one thought a bunch of boys dressed in tight Wranglers and boots could do what we did back then. It was great. Line dancing was at Pleasure Island at Disney in spring of 2008.
I left Disney in 2000.
But no, she said she was at Pleasure Island when we were dancing.
No, I wasn't dancing at Pleasure Island then.
We started
First
dancing.
ever time she saw line dancing.
Dancing was
Right. But she said,
Y'all dancing.
but y'all were
Bet
there.
y'all were there. My mind was blown.
I still went out every once in a while.
Every now and then we went down there, but back then
not
Yeah.
so much.
we were going out to like rodeo and went out Mount Dora before they
Dora,
shut
yeah.
up. 8 seconds before they shut down and turned that into a church.
Yeah.
Remember that night?
Oh my God! Yeah, I showed up to teach, and they're like, "This is the last night."
This was the night after
Where
the
was
hospital.
Oh
Where
yeah.
was that place that we went with?
Kathy's
Stephanie?
like, first time I saw G dancing was on the street at Pleasure Island. That was a long time ago. That was probably because I remember meeting Paul McAdam and Rachel. Paul was like 16. And me and Herman started teaching them how to pop. He was a great dancer then.
Yeah.
But he was like, he wanted to learn a little bit extra. So me and Herman, I remember we're talking to him, and it was Boogie Woogie Boot Camp or something like
Down
that.
in Fort Lauderdale.
Down in
yep.
Fort Lauderdale. They were here for the event.
Mount Dora.
Yeah.
Desperados.
That's where.
Desperados.
Desperados.
Desperados is the other one.
Yeah. A lady saw me dancing at Wild Horse and said, I want you to come and teach at Desperados.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that was my first line dance teaching
I remember
gig.
that.
JP, of course you can't. Too much alcohol. Madeline, what? Heading to bed, guys. Thanks for the evening. Love you, babe. Yes, we will
Bye,
get together in
Madeline.
La Piazza. Fabulous! Hey.
Oh man, yeah, good times.
Night, Sharon.
Good times. Crazy. Wow, all the Wild Horse days. All the nights.
I'm at Guyton
I
in.
still remember Neon Armadillo.
Yeah, before
Yeah,
even
before
before that.
was it?
Yeah, Neon Armadillo.
Oh my God.
Back when they had the
Armadillo.
TV show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, the one on CMT. Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Guyton and-
It was crazy
We are-
back then. We had the stuff we used to.
Come on, Dave. Help. Where was it? I'm at.
Night, David.
No, but Dave
Blakely.
Morgan
No,
said
yeah.
I'm at Guyton and I'm like, what?
Nancy, I first met Guyton in Mount Dora.
Mount Dora.
Yeah. But no, I remember.
Thanks, David.
I remember the night 8 seconds closed because she was flying back in and was coming to meet us out. I came and we drove together
Right.
and we walk in and we got there good hour and a half before because you had to teach. So we decided we get up there. You're still bandaged up,
Yep.
and the head bartender walks in and goes, "Y'all are the only one that gonna know this, but tonight's our last night. We're shutting the doors tonight."
Everything on all the liquor after
So-
the night.
So
Take it.
he went in the back and opened every bottle of liquor because that way he couldn't have to return it. So me, you, and him sat at the bar for the hour and a half playing poker, for shots,
Yes,
for
David.
shots of Jaeger. We did poker for shots of Jaeger for the 90 minutes before your teach.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
We finished 2.5 bottles of Jaeger before the bar opened.
Yes.
It was nuts.
I didn't teach much.
No, we didn't. It was crazy.
All right. Remember the dance? What was it?
Swinging doors.
No. Oh shit! I wish I could find that step sheet.
I love swinging doors.
Swinging door.
That was one of my favorite
what was
country
it?
dances you did. The Fever.
Elbow. Clean up to your
Oh,
elbow.
clean up to your elbow.
So
Amos Moses.
Amos
Yes.
Moses. So I get in the bar. I go to the bar that night, and Glenn, who's the DJ, who was the DJ at Mount Dora,
Yep. Decade.
he's like, "We got a song for you."
No.
And I got there like 45 minutes before the bar opened. He played it, and I'm like, hell yeah. I choreographed the dance before the bar opened.
Doesn't
And
surprise
taught
me.
it.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Dude, there were times, like, event directors, especially in Europe or wherever, in the US, you're sticklers. Oh my God, I gotta have the step sheet. Oh my God, I've got to have it. Over in the UK, I'll tell Dave and Pauline or Ken and Sue.
Just put my name on that.
I'm like, haven't got it yet. They're like, no problem.
Because they know you're going to
As long as it was, the name of the dance was posted the night before, they were good. I come up with a name. Oh, here's the name of the dance. And then I got to teach it Saturday. But it wasn't until, like, they always scheduled me, like, last. But
Yeah.
it was always going to be, oh, shit, guys, you got to do
I
something.
still remember your first trip to Japan. And this was back when internet was like dial up. And you get all the way over there and you forgot your music.
Oh, shit. And Louis got charged, like,
Bro, and I remember you called up, sent me an
Oh, yeah, we had to get-
I need a
I need
favor.
this email.
He goes, can you? I go, yeah, it's going to take a little while because the download speed. So Herman came over to the house. Me and Herman were hanging out today. He goes, what do you got to do? He goes, I got to let the computer just run. It sent an email. He goes, where you send it to? Hong Kong. He goes, why? I go, Guyton left all his music here. He goes, he did not. I go, oh, Herman,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
He did, Herm.
But
Left it all. I'm like, oh.
what was I just talking about? I don't remember.
Step sheets.
Oh yeah,
Movies and
but
dances.
they were always like, here, we gotta have our step sheet booklet and all that. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. Fred Whitehouse, yes, I remember that.
Crazy.
I remember that. Yeah, like 2010. Actually, I got in trouble because that was the year they did the show and they danced one of my dances. The kids danced one of my dances, and they had the wrong music. They didn't have the edited version.
Oh.
They didn't have the clean version. And
Oops.
and who was it? Sam and Nicola and a few other people got in an uproar. Oh my God. And I'm like, do you hear the stuff they're dancing to?
So I did my radio show.
Yeah, Fred.
I did my radio
remember
show
that.
where I did my favorite Guyton dances, 2 hours of all Guyton music.
Yes.
Louis
I was cringing.
gave me I've had a lot of files for years. Louis had them all labeled as edited versions, and they weren't.
Oh no.
So I'm playing
Shit.
over the airwaves.
G was early 20s.
That's because I wasn't DJing, JP. It's early 20s when he was teaching Time to Get Up at Rock Valor Monday Night Class in Liverpool. Oh, wow.
Early 20s.
You were definitely not in your early 20s.
I think she was in early 20s.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sharon was in early 20s.
Yeah, I'm like,
So you were not.
early 2000.
Oh, early
Oh,
2000.
could be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Time to Get Up. Yes, I remember that in Liverpool. Yep.
So I'm playing all this music, and it's not.
I'm
close to
cringing,
being edited.
literally. In the
So
other room.
I'm now having to start picking songs I know that could be a possibility of having a bad word in it.
Yes, Fred, Jenny's kids. Yep. Louis never cared about what he
No,
played.
but he had it labeled as edited.
and it wasn't that.
No, not even close. Oh, Bukisa just brought up a good point. Remember the controversy of Let's Get It Started?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
That was.
Oh, I got
Oh.
into so much shit. Oh, my God. I can't believe he did that. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
JP, I remember. For those who don't know,
And, hey,
You're
the
gonna
Black
learn
Eyed
now.
Peas
wrote it.
and called it
Let's Get Retarded.
Let's Get Retarded. The NBA pulled it and used it as their theme song
So they
for
had
that
to
whole
change the
year
words.
and changed it to Let's Get It Started. I choreographed when it was called Let's Get Retarded, and yes, I called it a short bus ride.
Yes.
It's a short bus ride. It's a short dance. You get off.
Sure. That's the story we're going with.
Shut up. So stupid. Yeah, shut up, JP. You're not Bukisha. Bukisha, epic. Yeah, I'm talking. I got email after hate email about that dance.
He did.
But I remember Showdown, and it was the competition dance.
It was. Everyone was
And
out
they
there.
went, and everybody just jumped on the floor when
Yeah, they
those
did.
boys were doing
That
it.
floor was packed.
Oh
Everyone
my
jumped in
God.
and joined them. Oh yeah.
Hey, if you didn't like me as a choreographer, I'm sorry. I don't care.
He's not sorry. He's not.
I did what I did because it's what I felt, and I tried to push you as a dancer. If you didn't like it, you didn't come to my class. But my classes were fucking packed.
They were.
Oops, I shouldn't say that.
Like JP just said, though, it carries a whole different meaning in other countries. Only carries a negative connotation here.
That's true.
You're right. It does. You're absolutely 100% right. You're absolutely right. So true on that statement.
Look, I had a great time. Met a bunch of people, went a bunch of places. So and had a great time.
It was. It was a great. He had a great.
Learned a
run.
lot of stuff.
Had a great run.
Had a great friend.
Had a great run.
Birthday boy here.
20. I'm gonna throw a challenge out there because I'm curious if everyone's gonna do it. I want to see the someone one top a 27-month retirement tour.
Well, I had a hurricane that actually affected that.
Yes, I know.
Because I would have been retired in about
11.
No.
It was 11. Yeah, you announced it, and then you were going to retire. And
Yeah, it was about 11. No, it was no.
or 14. Was it 11 or 14?
It was 14.
I know it was right after you announced it. You were going to go in and do 3 events overseas.
Yeah, but then Norway got canceled.
Right. Because you could. Yeah. So that.
Yeah, I made it to Newcastle in Denmark, but then Norway was the first one, but I couldn't get out.
So it was.
Love you too, Rona.
It was a great run. Had lots of great times, amazing times with this man. Like I said,
I know, Amy, you never missed one. I'm sure it
wasn't supposed to have retired about 7 years ago.
I didn't say nothing about that shit. Mm-mm. I heard he was going to work for Starbucks, but
now, you can see Natalie's face right now.
no, I love Scott. He texted me yesterday. You get hacked? What the fuck? What's going on your Facebook? I'm like, I don't know, man. He's out in Arizona now.
New Mexico.
New Mexico, my bad.
New Mexico, Santa Fe.
That's right. He's
was a fun-
inching closer to the border.
It was a fun ride. It was I got to go spend the week went over and spent the week with him, moved him down there. It was a great trip. Bukisha now. That's their version of the eye. Now's that version of that eye.
No, you know I love Scott. Yeah, me and him like brother. What, Jane? You were and will always be magnificent.
Friend.
Magnificent. Oh, thank you. Hey, we gotta go diving, girl.
Last time you went diving, didn't you end up with some bit on your leg? I remember Mexico.
Fire coral.
No. I got cellulitis.
You got
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was at Scott's birthday.
Yeah, in Mexico.
Night, Fred. Love you, brother.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this 2 hours. It is. It's been 2 hours, man.
We're done.
2 hours with us. 2 hour 100th episode birthday celebration, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming on this crazy ride with me through 100 episodes. Started on April 6th. I don't plan on stopping. We're going to do a little bit less shows a week due to some commitments I already have. So we're going to go down to 2 nights a week for the next couple weeks for sure. Maybe do some more on location shows. This is kind of fun. JP does. I did offer to amputate you at Motor City that year. He did. I remember that.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, dude, that was just horrible. My God.
So hope you guys enjoyed it. Huge thank you for letting us come up here and invade the
Thank you,
compound.
Nancy. I love you. Thank you and miss you.
And doing the show up here at the compound. It was great.
Miss you, boo. Boo. Love you, baby.
That's what happens when I let him start talking.
Sorry, it's your show. Go ahead.
Booyakasha.
Well, no, that's what you gotta say. That's the way. What's his name? England.
There's a lot of people in England. Booyakasha.
Andrew.
Andrew. I'll say Andrew.
You gotta be a little more. You gotta be a little bit
No,
more.
all I gotta say is Natalie. England. Bukasha.
Andrew.
I said England's a big country.
Bukasha's like hard.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the 100th episode. It was a fun time getting to do this with you guys. Thank you for staying on for 2 hours talking about crazy stuff with us.
Love you, JP, man. Jean-Pierre.
Love all y'all.
Not
Thank you for
JP,
coming on.
Potter.
Everyone who wished me happy birthday, thank you. To you, bro, for coming on and doing this for 100, man.
Hey, man. Love you.
20 years. Love you too.
It's been over 20 years.
Been over 20.
Remember, I bought you your first legal drink.
We're old.
No. I'm gonna be 52 this year.
Okay, who did you?
What?
Dude, first of all.
Shut up.
First of
It's
all,
your show.
did you ever think you would make it to 52?
No.
That's the better question. Because I'm telling you right now.
I got it right there.
I'm telling you right now,
Jeez.
I didn't think when I was hanging out with you that I'd ever make it to 40, let alone 41. There was like I said this on my show today. The first year at Worlds, when we caravanned up, we unloaded the cars. We had the one trolley full of luggage, and then the trolley full of liquor was bigger than the one full of luggage.
Yes.
And then we
knew our priorities.
And then we unpacked because it was 5 of us rooming together, and me and you had packed more shoes than the 3 girls did combined.
Oh yeah.
We did. We had more clothes and more shoes packed for a week of dancing. So, thank you guys so much, and hope you have a great weekend. We'll be back Tuesday. I'll let you know what we're doing on Tuesday. Until then, see ya.
Peace, peoples.